Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. My name is Bliss Foster, and today we are going to be talking about, Heart Shoe Bad. Heart Shoe Bad? Looking Heart Shoe. Is Heart Shoe so bad? Well, yeah, kinda. But it's not really as bad as everybody makes it out to be, and we don't need to do theme song or anything, I don't think, on this one. I just kind of wanted to make the statement real quick and start some conversation. So the online fashion nerd community is fairly small and tight-knit, right? We kind of all have the same inside jokes. We all like generally the same stuff. We sort of tend to praise certain things, certain trends kind of come in, are homogenized within our little group and stuff, and then certain trends become extremely uncool after we're done with them. We kind of, I mean, like all online communities, we have a little bit of a problem with groupthink, right? Because if you're new to the online fashion nerd community, or whatever the hell you guys want to call it, when you're first coming in, you feel like there's a lot of like terms and like things to know and lots of stuff, and then you want to fit into this small community, this small little club, and so you tend to very quickly sort of adopt all of the stances and linguistic codes and all of the like cool little styling details so that you can fit in with everybody, right? So one of the only things that we all like pretty much absolutely agree on no matter what is heart shoe bad. You could pretty much make a fashion meme where the moral of the story is heart shoe bad and everyone is immediately going to be like, LMAO, big true. And everyone in the comments section gets to shake hands and congratulate each other on being so stylish. Anyway, I think the origin for the hate for this came from the fact that for a lot of us, when we first got into clothes, we first started looking around at things, we were immediately drawn to this diffusion line of CDG. A lot of rappers used to and still do wear this line, and it gets a lot of public attention. Also, it's a very safe silhouette. Everyone already feels like they can pull off Converse, and it just has this cool, very distinctive extra thing about it that sort of sets you apart. Also, it's very accessible. It's not really difficult for a young person who's obsessed with looking dope to shell out $150. I would argue that the vast majority of us that are in this little community, at least for a short period of time, even if it was in the secrecy of our own hearts, liked the heart shoe. Many of us, I never did, but many of us owned the heart shoe at one time. And now, especially since we're so deep into heart shoe bad memes, everyone is trying to scrub their history of ever having anything to do with heart shoe. And why is that? Is that because Rei Kawakubo is a hack and we all hate her and don't like what she makes? No, that's not it. Because pretty much equally offensive within the community, if somebody says like, Comme de Garcons is so stupid, that person immediately gets labeled as the guy who doesn't get it. The main line, and to be honest, most of the diffusion lines are universally lauded season after season as coming up with some of the best stuff in fashion. At least in the category of conceptual fashion. Like, I mean, everybody loves Comme de Garcons. And yet, heart shoe bad. Okay, YouTubers are known for their waffling and time wasting, and I respect your time, so I'm just gonna cut to the chase here. The kid that walked into Dover Street Market, bought a pair of heart shoe, and then got ruthlessly made fun of on the internet, he gave Grandma Ray 150 of his dollars. I own 3 Comme de Garçons pieces, 2 from Homme Plus and 1 from Junya. All 3 were purchased secondhand. I have given Rei Kawakubo 0 of my dollars. If Grandma Ray knew about this, she would be very disappointed in me. There is plenty of documentation online of Rei Kawakubo and her husband re-emphasizing that the play line is only for financial purposes. The diffusion brand exists to make money so that the mainline brand can continue to exist. And really, the kids that buy that are kind of helping people like you and me out. I mean, while you and me go around and just sort of like sneak around the system and buy things secondhand so that we can enjoy the more serious Comme de Garçons, they're the ones actually supporting the brand. And to be frank, I think this is a lot different than a ton of other diffusion brands. The play line, for all intents and purposes, is not that bad. The quality is not terrible. Converse are Converse, but like the sweaters and stuff that they put out, they're decent quality. And regardless of what you think about the quality and regardless of what you think about how they look, they're the ones that make it so that the rest of us can enjoy Comme de Garçons mainline stuff. And real props to the serious soldiers who are actually going out there and buying Homme Plus and Comme de Garçons, Homme Deux and Homme Black and stuff. Props to those people, because if you're buying that stuff from the stores, you're really supporting the art. So thank you also to you people. But also, I don't know, I'm not telling anybody to do anything, but like maybe lay off the hate just a little bit for the people that bought play. Could be worse. They could be buying fog from PacSun. Anyway, that's it. Start conversations in the comments, reply to each other's comments. I love you all a lot.